What's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power, and welcome to another episode of Nick Strength and Vlogs. Thank you guys again for coming over here and checking out this channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like this video, it really helps out a lot, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. So the topic of today's video is a question that I get all the time, and that is how to get a supplement sponsor or how to select a supplement sponsor. So I wanted to answer that question in this video, and I'm going to answer another question that I get asked all the time towards the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned to the end here. So to answer the question, if I had to give someone advice on how to get a supplement sponsor, the number one piece of advice I would give them is the number one thing that a supplement sponsor is looking at when they're looking at selecting athletes, and I know this for a fact, is numbers. That's really all they care about, is the number of subscribers or Instagram followers or whatever, social media followers you have. That is what they're looking at. They're looking at maximum possible outreach from you. They're looking at what you can give to them in terms of exposure for their brand. So when you're selecting a supplement company, you really need to consider the fact that the benefits that you're going to be getting are going to be proportionate to essentially how many followers you have and what your engagement looks like. So that's one of the important things you need to know about selecting a supplement company, is that if you don't have a whole lot of followers, you're not going to get a whole lot in return. Sure, it might be easy to get a sponsorship, or you can put your link in the bio of your Instagram page. If you got a couple thousand followers, they might send you a tub of protein each month, but send you like a sheet or a contract of things that you have to post, how frequently you have to post, brand type stuff on your page. So what I've learned in the past, I was sponsored by BPI when my channel had like 15,000 subscribers, and BPI was very, very strict with what they wanted me to do with those 15,000 subscribers. I had a contract, I had to do a certain amount of posts per week, and they were very strict about what they wanted from me in order to get my free tub of protein every month. So now, of course, I'm with Redcon 1, and it's a very different situation from what I had with BPI. I don't have any contract with Redcon 1, actually, as a matter of fact, and they don't give me any guidelines or standards on what to post, how to post, when to post, where to post, none of that stuff. So that's what I want to talk about in this video, is when you're selecting a supplement company, you really want to weigh and really consider what you want out of that supplement company. Are you doing it for money? Because if you're doing it for money, you really just need to look at what company is going to offer you the most money and nothing else. And this is something that I think is a common misconception with supplement sponsors. They think that, if you get a supplement sponsorship, you're going to make a ton of money, thousands of dollars every month. I'm not getting paid by Redcon 1. I'm not getting paid to roll their intro. I'm not getting paid on a video-to-video basis. The payments that I get are solely based on the commission that I make from selling product. So people think I'm getting all this money from Redcon 1, and that's not the case at all. The only money that I'm getting is from the commission that I make. And to be completely transparent and honest with you guys, the amount of money that I get from Redcon 1 is about 5% of my total monthly income. So it's really an insignificant amount of money, but that's what I want to talk about in this video, is when you're selecting a supplement sponsor, you need to think about what that sponsor can do for you and not just what you can do for them. So when Redcon first reached out to me, I think I had like 100,000 subscribers, and one of the things that I was looking for, I wasn't looking for money because I was doing pretty well on YouTube. I was making a decent amount of money, so I didn't really need that extra couple grand or whatever a supplement company would offer me. What I was looking for in a supplement sponsor was someone that could help me network, someone that could open doors for my channel and help my channel grow, and someone that recognized, hey, if we work with this channel, it's like an investment for us. If we help this channel grow, they're going to help our brand grow, because the channel's going to get bigger and they're going to keep promoting our brand. So with Redcon, that was my mindset. Supplement companies in the past have offered me, I think the most money I was ever offered was $2,500 a month for a six-month contract. And I said no to them because I was happy with Redcon. So my mindset with Redcon was, I want someone like Aaron Singerman that can open doors for me, help me meet people, help me do things that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do without having someone that had their foot in the door, someone that was already, heavily involved with the industry. So that's what Aaron Singerman was able to do for me. Like you guys saw at the Arnold Classic, he got me the interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He got me the commentary job at the Arnold Classic. So that's the type of thing I was looking for in a supplement sponsorship, because I was already making money with YouTube, so I didn't need a sponsor for money. I had enough money to buy supplements, so I didn't necessarily need free supplements. I do get about $500 worth of free supplements every month from Redcon 1, and that's great because I love their products. But I didn't necessarily need that. I didn't necessarily need money, but what I needed was someone that could help me network. So that's why I selected Redcon 1 as my sponsor. So when you're making that decision, you need to really consider what you want out of it. If you just want money, you're going to really need a lot of followers, because again, the most I was ever offered was $2,500 a month, and I've got 710,000 subscribers. So really, you're not going to make that much money from a supplement company. And again, like I said, the only money that I make from Redcon is based on commission, and that's about 5% of my monthly income. So it's really not that big of a financial benefit having a supplement sponsor. So I think when you start growing a following and you start having supplement companies reach out to you and offer you various contracts or whatever, I think you really need to take your time and compare different companies and compare what they're offering, and compare, the quality of their products, compare what the brand really means, and just really what you can get out of it versus what you're going to give to them. I think it's really, really important to take your time and decide what you want out of that sponsorship, because before Redcon, between BPI and Redcon, I got approached by probably 6 different companies, and each one I told no, because some of them there was no money at all, some of them they offered me money, and some of them it was just, here's some free supplements, not even a commission thing. So I'm very, very grateful to have Redcon One, be friends with Aaron Singerman, and have the opportunities that Redcon One has provided for me, and I really do appreciate the things that they've been able to do for me. And that's why I wanted to address some comments towards the end of this video about the Blackstone Labs indictment and clarify some misconceptions, just talk about it very briefly here. So number one, people are saying, man, Redcon is done. Redcon is over. Redcon got indicted. Redcon's got a lawsuit. None of that stuff is true. Redcon One has nothing to do with the things that you're seeing about this whole Blackstone Labs indictment. Redcon One was not started with Blackstone Labs money. Redcon One is not in danger of being seized by the FDA. Redcon One has never and does not use any banned substances in their product. They are pretty much completely compliant. They don't have anything controversial. You're not going to fail a drug test by taking anything sold by Redcon One. So that whole situation has to do with Blackstone Labs and things that happened years ago. It's completely independent of Redcon One. In fact, PJ Braun, who is the most heavily named party in this indictment, he put out a video in response to it, and even though he hates Aaron Singerman, I mean, those two hate each other, even he said in his video response to this situation, this has nothing to do with Aaron, and this has nothing to do with Redcon One.
And those of you who, I'm seeing a lot of like fuck Redcon and fuck Singerman comments, so I'm going to put this out right now. This has nothing to do with Redcon, and it has nothing to do with Aaron Singerman, who was my partner for many, many, many years. So at this point, I don't want to speak for him, but I think it's safe to say that we're both in this to win. Regardless of him being with Blackstone Labs anymore or not, we're both in this to win, right? So
I just wanted to briefly address that, because I see that comment a lot. Are you going to be done with Redcon One? Are you going to split ways? Redcon One's going under. Redcon One is finished. So I just wanted to clarify that none of that is true. I can pretty much guarantee you guys at this point, Aaron Singerman's not going to be going to jail. He's not going to be going to prison. All these things that people are speculating are pretty much entirely not true. They just don't know the situation. And I just wanted to clarify it has nothing to do with Redcon One. So that's my thoughts on the situation. Everyone's been asking me. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, and that's what I know about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in making a decision, maybe picking a supplement sponsor. And again, I do appreciate the situation I'm in, and I really appreciate you guys coming over to this channel to watch these videos. It really means a lot to me. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.